The city's jazz scene features a performance by Jacksonville-born and Chicago-based musician this Friday. Here to tell us more about his upcoming performance is Jeremiah Hunt, bassist and band leader. Jeremiah, good morning.
Good morning.
We're also joined by John Lumpkin, jazz artist and educator, and also the initiator and the man behind this Jazz Discovery series. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Ann.
Nice to see you again. So, Jeremiah,
Mhm.
you started playing, I think, trumpet initially when you were just a little one, but you've gone on to a stringed instrument. Tell us a little bit about kind of where you found your musical passion when you were living in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I grew up listening to a lot of soul, funk, and R&B. Stevie Wonder, uh, the P-Funk, um, Michael Jackson, a lot of that stuff. And I found my love in jazz. I would say in middle school, I went to La Villa School of the Arts, and I still played the trumpet and the euphonium. I was pretty good at the euphonium. I made the all-state band.
Is that what you played with the band?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
what that's what I
That's
played with the concert band.
the 2009 Disneyland All-American
Oh no,
College Band.
actually I played bass by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in middle school, I was still playing trumpet and euphonium. But by the time I went to college, I was playing bass because I started playing the upright bass when I went to a FAMU summer band camp. I was playing the trumpet, but then when I went into a practice room, I saw an upright bass just standing there. And I had already played electric because I was playing with a band outside of my school. And so when I went to pick up the upright bass, I just fell in love with it instantly. And then that next year, I went back to school and I asked my orchestra teacher, "Can I be in the orchestra?" And so that's when I started playing upright more.
Yeah, and so you have gone on to really expand on that, passion for percussive sound and rhythm. You play jazz with groups kind of really all over the place. You currently have a band called Kim, but you also a few years ago collaborated with Isaiah Collier, who had an album I think released in 2021. And you guys got a really rare 5-star review from Downbeat magazine, which is pretty extraordinary. I mean, that's reserved for the best of the best. What did it feel like to have that recognition?
Yeah, it was kind of abrupt and it felt really good. Isaiah is a dynamic saxophone player and he's kind of a genius. When the pandemic hit, he just kind of took off and he wanted to just started doing a bunch of stuff. It wasn't that much to do, so he's just like, let's make this thing happen. So we took a trip to New York and we recorded this album, Cosmic Transitions, at Rudy Van Gelder's studio in New Jersey, and that was the album that got the 5-star review. So it felt really good, and then we started touring right after that. So it was a fun period of my life.
John, what does it mean for the series to have someone of Jeremiah's caliber? I mean, obviously, you bring in all kinds of jazz all stars for this
Yeah.
series, but it's nice to have somebody from home come back home to do a performance like this. So, tell us about kind of persuading him to come and do the series and what people can expect to hear.
Oh man, in terms of persuading him to come here, it didn't really take too much, especially by us being good friends. From Jameson Ross to Janae Yates, Alfonso Horn, and now Jeremiah Hunt, they're all natives of Jacksonville. And it goes clear in line with what it is of what our mission is with the Jazz Discovery series, which is bringing jazz back to Jacksonville. And that's what I'm doing here with Jeremiah Hunt. And I'm privileged that he actually said yes, to be able to work with the kids at the Jacksonville Arts and Music School as well as present a concert for our community.
You've said that you want to restore Jacksonville's reputation as the jazz heartbeat of the South and kind of the original
Yes.
Harlem.
Oh, yes.
Um, so how's that going? I mean, how do you feel we are in terms of getting back that reputation where people know that this is a destination for great jazz?
I feel like it's just beginning. I feel like this definitely has the potential to be able to grow into something that is far beyond myself, something that our children can actually explore, to be able to experience diversity here within this city through the arts. as a vehicle that I'm using jazz to be able to do to give to people, and a different perspective and a just another taste, if you will, within their mouth of the many ingredients that jazz actually has. Democracy, being able to have a conversation with people that you don't even necessarily know, and present a platform to where people can be celebrated of all kinds in different walks of life.
Yeah, and Jeremiah, I was able to listen to some of your performances just on Instagram recordings that are out there and stuff, as well as the work that you did with Isaiah. But what is it that you're gonna be performing at the Jessie, here in town?
So the most recent group that I put together is a band called Kim, and Kim is an acronym for Keeping It Moving. And we are a jazz fusion group that blends soul, grooves, and improvisation. And we're happy to be performing with or having join us Mr. John Lumpkin and a couple of other Florida greats, Josh Bolis and Ryan Devlin on the saxophone. And so we're going to be just playing original music, and we're going to be playing a couple of arrangements of some great covers.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be a great show. It's Friday, this Friday, September 26th,
Hmm.
at the Jessie. Doors at 6:30, and then the show is from 7 to 9:30. Jeremiah Hunt, John Lumpkin, great to talk to you today. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.